welcome back everybody. Welcome to the Minecraft Let's Play. I'm glad you're able to join me today. Just today I'm going to go ahead and get started on building up the area now. I'm going to be building up a cow farm and a chicken farm and a library today, so hope you guys will join me today. Thank you very much for tuning into the Minecraft Let's Play episode. So yeah, without further ado, I'll go ahead and get us started here. Let's see if I can get myself situated. So, what are we doing today? As I already stated, I plan on doing a couple of farms. I would like to place a cow farm maybe in this area or perhaps over there. I'm not really sure right now. I'm still figuring out all the details. But I think I'll definitely plant one of those, and then I'll get started on gathering sugarcane and leather so that I can make books. So yeah, that's pretty much how I'm going to get started. If you remember from last episode, I actually collected some diamonds and obsidian, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys that I have an enchanting station here, and I got some basic enchantments going on. So yeah, definitely getting set up here in my world. So okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start collecting resources and get started on that cow farm. I think I found my area. Definitely looks like a good spot. My house is up here. Tree farm's over there. Nice little river right here. Goes through. And I got a little kind of cliff face that'll help keep the cows from escaping. So I definitely can change this landscape just a little bit. And I can put some cows in here. We already have 2 cows right here to get us started. So definitely have everything we need. And there we go. The starting of a new cow farm. Just like that. Much easier than I expected it to be. Just gotta clear this out a little bit. But yeah, pretty much have everything I need. All I really need now is just some kind of path to get from my house to here efficiently, so I don't have to like swim over this every single time. But yeah, we're already getting started here on this part. Just keep some wheat here for the future. I probably should light it up too. Probably be a good idea. You know, one of the things I kind of wanted to do with my weird looking house here is kind of change the color scheme a little bit, because it looks rather looks a little bit drab, to be honest. The floor is the same color as the ceiling, or correction, the walls, except for the furniture here. I'm just not sure how to make this look better. It's probably because it's such a simple design. I think I know what I need to do. I think what I should do is just go ahead and place... I think a good idea would be to place birch in the walls so that there's contrast with the spruce right here. And then the inside doesn't look so weird, because I like the oak in the floor, but I don't like it when the birch is, when there's like the walls are the same as the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can change that out and make it look a little bit better. Now that right there looks a lot better in my opinion, because it really does a good job contrasting with the spruce, whereas this oak just kind of looks kind of flat. Whereas this looks like it's actually like different. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels right, I guess. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll go ahead and switch out everything else. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better now. I even took out the door and brought it out one spot just so you can see the door, and it just adds that extra little bit of contrast to catch your eye. Because when it's recessed, you can't really see the door from this angle, but when it's out here, it makes a lot more sense. Definitely like that. And I remember earlier on I had the idea of bringing an overhang right here and then maybe having pillars. But now that I think about it, I think it'd be better if I just left it this way, because it's supposed to be left this way. It's designed to be simple and kind of look a little bit odd maybe, but I mean that's what a cozy cottage is. Just uses very basic resources to get you a house. So, and it looks okay, to be honest. I don't think it's a big deal. So, anyways, I'll get started in something else now. What a nice new day in Minecraft. Seems like whenever you go to bed, the rain just seems to always go away in the morning. That's pretty cool. So, what are my plans for right now? So, for right now, I would like to try to upgrade some of the modes of transportation around here, because right now I just kind of have to climb over these hills and do a lot of jumping and waste a lot of hunger to get around. So, one of the things I kind of want to do is make a little path here from my house right there, kind of cut through this area, go this direction, maybe go a little bit off to the right here, and then at some point make a bridge that crosses from this side of the river to that side of the river. So that way I can run from here to here really quickly without having to jump or get out of the way of anything. I can just hold sprint and keep going. So that's my plan for right now. I'll go ahead and get started on that. And then once I have a path going here, I would also like another path that kind of cuts around there, goes up to the tree farm, and then unites with the lower mine tunnel right there, so that I have multiple ways of getting to the same place. So, yep, I'm going to go ahead and use some of the resources I collected earlier to create that. So typically when I make paths, I keep it pretty simple. I use cobblestone stairs to go up elevations, but then for the ground I actually use gravel. I just use a little gravel path to connect the stairways, and from there it's just decorating maybe with some flowers or planting some trees and kind of terraforming the land so I don't create such a big scar on it. And sometimes if it's a really steep area and I need to fill in some land, I'll use like cobblestone or smooth stone slabs or whatever I need to kind of create what looks like a erosion wall or some kind of fortification to keep the land from eroding away, just to make it look a little bit nicer. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start on that. I'm going to need some gravel. I'll just take it all. And I'll need some cobblestone. Let's see if I have any stairs already. Yeah, so I can use those. And I'll use some of these too. And that should do it. Sometimes I use slabs too. And then for the bridge, I'm probably just going to use a simple wood design, maybe with some oak log pillars. Or let's see if I have any. Looks like I don't have any spruce wood, so I'll just use oak logs for now. And then I can just use a simple wooden plank with like a stone finish or whatever I want to make it look nice. But the key is that whenever you make paths, you need to light them up, because creepers will destroy your path if you're not careful. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Let's see here. I want to try to keep it as straight as possible too. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think I should stick with the smooth stone or the cobblestone? The cobblestone matches the stairway too much. I think I'm just going to use the smooth stone slabs here, because they look cooler, in my opinion. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So for the railing, I was thinking about using birchwood fences, like here, to connect those two spots right there, and so I could put torches on top of them. there you go. That is my very simple, yet pretty much resource efficient bridge. It's just a straight little thing that goes across the water. It's got a little railing so I don't fall off. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It does the job it's supposed to. It doesn't need to be fancy, I guess. So, and what's cool now is you can actually waterlog the fences here so that they, when you put them underwater, they don't stick out. Of course, I don't plan on doing that. I just want to use these logs. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the bridge. I now have a way of getting to my house very quickly. All I have to do is just follow this little bridge, and oh, great. I don't have an axe on me too. My axe broke, so this is just annoying. Okay, well, I'll take care of that problem later. But yes, now I have a faster way of getting to my house. So now I can just go down here if I want to get down there, or I can just go this way and I can go directly to the cow farm. And pretty soon I'm going to have a little trail that goes around here to get to the tree farm. Or maybe I'll just go ahead and have a little shortcut that goes in this direction too. That might not be a bad idea. So yeah, I'll keep working here. Can't be a house without a cake, that's for sure. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just take a little stroll here on the trails that I've made. So yeah, I went ahead and updated a lot of these paths now, so I can actually get to all the areas in my base very quickly and very efficiently. So I'm already here at the tree farm here. And then if I want to go to the mine, I just got to go this way. Go this way. Right. And here I am. And if I want to go from the mine back to my house, then I could just take this route right here, which goes by the ocean and then past the original base, up these stairs, and here I am. And just like that, I can get to pretty much anywhere in my base. I can get to the cow farm, I can get to the tree farm, I can get to the mine, I can get down here to the sugarcane area. I pretty much have access to most of the base now, so I'm very glad I took the time to actually do this because it's very important to be able to get from place to place quickly and efficiently. So yeah, definitely a good find. Oh, what do we have here? Got ourselves a little salmon. Let's see if we can pick this guy up. You need a full bucket of water to do this. See. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I got him. Pretty cool. I have a salmon in a bucket now if I ever need a salmon. And the cows are already starting to grow up too, so we're definitely moving along here. Welcome back. So now that I've kind of got my base started here, I've decided it's time to start moving towards more mid to late game items in the future to start planning things out. So obviously, I don't have much still. I don't have a lot of leather, I don't have a lot of sugarcane, I don't have a lot of books or bookshelves, I don't have a village, I don't have any of those things. But I want to start laying the foundation for these things. And so I decided today I might as well get started on this by building a library. Because one of the things I enjoy the most about Minecraft is that you can really just kind of build whatever comes to mind, and one of the things I wanted to build in this world is a library. So I've been looking around, and I think I found a nice little area over here that would definitely work. I think if I just take this spot right here, kind of flatten it out a little bit, and I'm thinking of shapes in my head, but I think I have an idea for one that'll look pretty cool. And it'll just be a small little area, and eventually I'll have bookshelves everywhere, so I can definitely come here and do like a level 30 enchantment or whatever I might need to do, and I can store enchanted books or whatever in the library. And maybe in the future, once I have more viewers, I can start storing comments here too. So definitely a thought. But for now, I think I'm just gonna clear the area out and give you guys an update on what I have in mind. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the foundation I have here. As you can see, I made it so that it looks like it's planted in the ground pretty firmly. I decided to make it circular, just like my library from my school. It's going to be a little bit circular right here, and then as I build up and up, it's actually going to have larger and larger circles. Well, you'll see what I mean. It's going to be like one large cylinder on top of a smaller cylinder. But for the base here, you actually need to use a lot of glass, and then on the next levels you would use more or less, well, you'd use less glass, but then I'm going to use diorite on like the second and third levels to kind of give the outside a nice little clean look. But on the bottom it's supposed to be darker. So I'm going to put some glass here. I'm going to make it 3 tall. There, right there, and I'm going to put the same thing on the other side here. And then I definitely want to have glass right here. I'm not sure what to put here though. I think, let me see here. By the way, I'm using gray glass for the outside here. I'm not going to use panes because they look really weird. You have to use solid blocks whenever you're doing angles like this. So I think for the pillars, I'm actually going to use polished andesite. You can put it on top of the foundation. See how that looks. I'll definitely think about it a little bit, but for now I know I want to use polished andesite right here. Let's see, get some polished diorite stone, get some glass, and some stone bricks. Can have my polished andesite pillars right here. And then once I get inside, perhaps I should put some right here. I like that. It kind of gives it a nice little viewing angle, if you will. Put some here. There we go. Much lighter. Probably put lights into the ceiling. Definitely give it that nice refined look to it. Kind of look like fluorescent lights like you would see in a normal library. Let's see, do I have any more? Yeah, I got some more. Put that there. Nice clean look to it. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I can definitely see that. The first level of the library at my school has a lot of glass at the bottom. But then the second and third level have a little bit less glass. Alright, I'm actually liking this a lot. Let's see how it looks from the outside. Looks okay. Glass looks a little bit weird, but I mean that's just Minecraft, so I can't really do much about it. But the good news is that the lines in the andesite line up with the lines in the glass, so it doesn't look terrible. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to extend these pillars. I think actually just having them stick out of the foundation is fine. I'll have stone brick be the foundation here, and I'll make this, there we go. Oh, and we have some friends already. They're already after me. I got 2 of them after me. So definitely take care of these guys, and I'll continue on the library. Alright everybody, I just wanted to give you a quick update on how the project is coming along. And it's actually starting to look pretty good. It still needs a little bit of glass on the outside, but I feel like once the glass is there, it'll look a lot better than what it is right now. So the inside is pretty simple. It's just stone on the inside and then diorite on the outside. I'm trying to focus on using a kind of a white theme on the outside, since that's what the outside of the school library from where I come from looks like. And then the base is kind of smaller, but then the top cylinder is a little bit bigger. That way I can put my bookshelves in here, or my chests in there, and then here could just be like in a little access area. So yeah, definitely coming along here. I need to collect more glass, but the problem is I can't find enough squids to get the ink that I need to make the gray glass here. I need to kill some skeletons, and I need to kill some squids. Can't find any skeletons because I lit the entire area up, and can't find any squids because they're all in the ocean, or they're not there, or they just don't spawn for some reason. So whenever I see a squid or a skeleton, I'll definitely kill them, try to get some resources started here. But yeah, this is the outside of the library. It's starting to come together a little bit. I'm actually considering making a couple small modifications to it here and there, but I think once I'm done with everything, I'll kind of evaluate and see what I need to do from here. But it's starting to come together. I'll have to add a little roof in there and then a little cap on top of it, and that should do it. So yeah, I'll give you guys a final update in a few minutes here. Alright everybody, here's my final update here. I decided to go ahead and make it so that the diorite here recesses or overlaps a little bit from the base here of the cylinder, so that the glass looks like it's recessed into the walls. And I went ahead and replaced the diorite pillars right here with andesite, just because I wanted to match the theme on the bottom. And I think that really does it nicely. It doesn't look exactly like my school, of course. It's definitely been miniaturized, and it's missing a lot of the rotundness, I guess. If I wanted to make an actual replica of the one at my school, I'd have to make it much larger to actually kind of get the feeling of it. But I feel like this kind of uses that as like a base, if you will. When I'm done with this, there's going to be glass in all those areas right there and right there. I just don't have enough glass right now, so I'll have to do that in the future. I'm also planning on putting carpet inside, maybe not this part, but up here perhaps, because the floor level of my library is tile, but if I go up here, there would be carpet in these areas, so I'm going to put red carpet in here just to kind of contrast the colors. And there's also a third level here which I'll put carpet on too. And yeah, no access to the roof. The roof is just flat, so you don't need to put anything there. And that's pretty much it for the library. It just needs glass and some carpet, and that's pretty much it. Then I can start putting bookshelves in there, and I can put an enchanting station in there and really make it look nice. So yeah, that's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this from a little bit of a farther angle, just to kind of see like what it looks like at a distance. Because in Minecraft, it's important to make your buildings look good at a distance, as well as close up as well. So let's go over here to the tree farm. That actually looks pretty cool. From a distance, you can actually start to see that circular shape I was talking about. And you can really kind of see the... you can't see the windows. In my school, you could see the windows pretty well. At least I can't see the bottom windows very well, but the top ones seem to be contrasted by the diorite, which is interesting because they're the same type of window, yet they look like they're different colors. It's interesting. But yeah, I definitely think it's working out. The only thing I don't like is how that's taller, but then that's not the same one. Like that's too tall right there, but that's only one tall, and that's only one tall. What I might need to do is just get rid of that top layer right there. I have to think about it. Or raise up these two levels, which would be a pain in the butt. I'll have to think about it a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to make it too tall, because then it won't look like it's more round than it is tall, if you will. The cylinder is supposed to look like it's a flat cylinder, not a tall cylinder. So I might just get rid of that top layer. But yeah, it's definitely got the look. I like how it kind of has that almost like space theme to it, like it's some kind of otherworldly spacecraft or something that landed right here next to my house. It kind of looks out of place. This cottage does not fit, but I don't really care, to be honest. I like the look of it. I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. and definitely go off of this theme, I guess, in the future. Maybe think of maybe some like Greco-Roman architecture or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, that's all the time I have for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you so much for all the support that you guys give me and helping me out with these videos. Definitely appreciate all the support that you guys give me, all the comments and the feedback. Definitely need as much as I can get, so please continue to do that for me. And also make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Definitely let me know what you think, possible ideas in the future, things I can do to improve my videos to make them a little bit nicer. All those things I'm definitely open to your ideas. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.